fucking get on that shit. Lamb is one of the best. One of the best. Roast lamb. Best thing ever. Alright guys, let's fucking go. It is the final game of iCast, your freaking awesome replay. It's the capped challenge, where you had to supply cap your opponent as much as possible to piss them off. Fade at the very start, down here in the bottom right, the blue Protoss says, good luck, have fun. ICYFAR is saying, you know what, I'm playing ICYFAR. Food says, fucking Masters League, Protoss, you piece of shit. So I'm imagining what we've probably got here is Feud is a Diamond 1 Terran. Maybe, and is saying, I'm up against a Masters logo, it's probably a Masters 3 Protoss for Fade. He says, fuck you, TVP is not fair, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. So basically echoing my sentiments over the last week whenever I lose a TVP. The difference is, I only complain after I fuck up, make a big mistake, and then I start whining like a little bitch. Feud, doing a bit of an opposite build order, he's starting with the whine, and then he's reeling it in. He says, you know what, I'll stop complaining and I'll play a good game. So, okay, you know, we've both got different approaches to how we like to wine and dine against our Protoss opponents, but you know what? It's all valid. It's all okay. What's this week's challenge? Oh, okay, Feud does know the challenge, what ICYFAR is as well. Okay, okay. And Food, it even tells him what challenge he's playing. He says, I'm playing the supply block challenge, so you got to try and block your opponent. Now, I'm not sure if Food understands. Supply block? He's like, what? What do you mean? You get supply blocked while you're fucking playing? What the fuck? I'm hoping for an Immortal drop. This is what people were telling me to do yesterday when I was playing the challenge. Unfortunately, I didn't get any games of PvT. Otherwise, I would have been fucking Immortal dropping my face off. I would have been clicking those depots down like mad. Anyways, it is going to be going to a more normal game here. Food going for a scout. If you guys want to get your replays in for next week, make sure you do send them in. It's a super loose topic. Anyone can get replays in on this one for easy. But that also means there's a ton of room for you guys to experiment and find ways to do creative shit. It is drop it like it's hot. Make sure you send in your sickest, most creative, most entertaining, most action-packed drop plays. And let's fucking do it. Let's fucking do it. Double gateway, double stalker on the way. Fade gonna be putting on some pressure. If I was Feud, seeing this, I'd be pretty fucking afraid right now. I'd be like putting down a bunker or something. This Reaper's gonna come across, meet two stalkers, and let's see, is this one of those Reapers who doesn't afraid? Because I kind of think he should afraid. But a lot of the time we get Reapers that, oh, he should afraid and he does afraid. Good Reaper. Reaper understands what two stalker mean. He run away like smart brain. Bunker's only just starting now though, Feud. Saw a 2-gate opening and didn't respond. Oh no! The Reaper's like, chase me, please, chase me, chase me. He realizes he's got nothing at home, but only one stalker takes the bait. The other one's like, yeah, that bunker's not done, mate. You know what though? I'll shoot the bunker at first. I won't shoot the SCV. I want to give you a chance. You gotta have a fucking chance. Here we go. The Marines are gonna come down, but I think they're gonna die before the bunker's even done. Fuck me. And this is what happens when you don't respond to your scouting information. So a lot of players always message me, they say, Big, why don't you scout in BVT? I say, well, I mean, you can scout. I think it's a great thing to do. I just think you've got to actually make sure you want to respond to things you scout to. Look at that little hero SCV. He fucking blocked him. Look at this stalker dance. He can't even get out of there. Finally does manage to find his way out, but so Feud's neck deep in shit right now. I don't know if you guys have ever been into a swamp, but I imagine this is what it feels like to swim around in a swamp. Basically, you're like, hey, let's go for a swamp. You jump in, you realize the water's kind of murky. It's basically 90% crocodile shit. And you go, that was not a good idea. That was actually very uncomfortable and fucked. Not fun at all. Luckily for Feud, the Nexus is incredibly late for Fade. And, you know, there's not really going to be a super fast follow-up. But there is a Warp Prism on the way. Going to be going for that. Fade hasn't managed to supply block just yet, but did try to click on that depot. Did go for the damage there, trying to take it down. These Stalkers going to run in. Going to take out an SCV. Not a bad move. This Marine, little bit YOLO. Oh my. These Stalkers are not... too wise, I don't think. Fade is like, fuck you, I got to kill your depots. Maybe not the best decision, was it? Feud says, you know what? I think I'm actually feeling okay about this start now. I feel like maybe it all balances out. All things become equal eventually in this world, right? Feud is like, wait. So it's Feud versus Fade. So this is Feud. This is Fade. Fade is like, it's okay. I've got a Stalker and a Warp Prism, and I'm down 6 workers against a Terraneer's dropping mules. So if we had to come up with a metaphor for Fade's economy, we would say his economy is shit. Now, if you guys don't know what shit is, that's basically feces. And if you want your economy to be good, it should not be feces. So this is the scientific explanation. If you guys want to learn more things like that, make sure you tune into the newbie stream. It's on this Thursday. You guys can already submit replays, by the way. Type !submit in chat, and you can find out about that. I'm also going to be doing that stream probably an hour earlier than normal to help accommodate a few of the EU guys. Try and start at 9 o'clock UK time, 10 o'clock Central European, rather than the normal 11 o'clock. And, oh, here we go. Fucking click on those depots. Yes. Feud's already almost supply blocked. The building depot gets fucked on, and here he goes. Is there anything more frustration? More frustration? Me speak good. Then the Immortal make death of your depots. Me make sentence good. Modern day Shakespeare is I. Ha ha ha. Immortal do damage. Okay, we're gonna go back to fucking literacy school and speaking school and maybe try to learn how to get a sentence out that makes vague sense. For now, though, pretty happy with that drop. Fade's like, you know what? I think doing some damage, slowing him down a bit. The stim bio is out, but they're not in position right now, and this drop's going to rotate in here. Fade really getting in his opponent's face right now, and Feud's got to be a little bit annoyed. This Warp Prism being a real bag of dicks right now. Just picking off these SCVs one at a time. Oh, fuck that Stim Marines. Get the fuck out of there, Warp Prism. Thankfully for him, the Marines decided to get lost in the grass. Marines are a little bit like 6-year-olds. You're like, go fucking kill that guy. They kind of fucking load their guns. They charge into the field. A butterfly floats in front of them. And they immediately forget what they're doing and start chasing the fucking butterfly instead. And you're like, Marines, fucking hell. Can we fucking educate these little fucking idiots? No, because they're Marines. They're really not worth it. They're, you know, we don't care about them that much. If you're Terran, you just kind of say, they're basically sacrifices. No one gives a fuck. Oh, Money Depot! Get the fucking Money Depot! Oh, the double depot supply block coming in right here. 16 supply, gone in an instant. And once again, Feud is back in the red. This Immortal being worth its weight in gold right now. You know, I kind of feel like if Feud was just on the other side of the map, he'd just fucking win. What do we got at home? We got 3 Zealots. Oh, there's 2 Immortals and 3 Zealots. Okay, there's 2 Immortals in the main as well, so not a lot. But Fade, keeping everything pinned back with a single Immortal and 2 Stalkers. Why the fuck not? We've also got the double Twilight play here. 1 in the main, 1 in the natural. It's because every Protoss hates getting their Twilight sniped down. So, you know what? Just build 2. What are they going to do? He's also gone Glaives without building a single Adept, then Charge, and then Blink. Oh, fuck me! 2 Vikings there, thankfully. For Fade, not on a move. That Prism turns around. Fade's like, get the fuck out of there. Okay, our time on this side of the map's done. No. He says, you know what? I really want to commit to the ICYFAR. I want me replay to get accepted. I probably should go home now to win this game. But let's just fucking drop the depots again. The Sense Tower finishes. Feud says, cool. That's a Warp Prism. Fan-fucking-tastic. Fan-fucking-tastic. These Vikings gonna come in, and that Prism's fucked. It's deep in shit. No, the Prism's just gonna run, mate. The Immortal's just supply blocking him like crazy, though. Meanwhile, back at home, Fade's like, it's okay, I've got 6 Zealots against a giant fucking bio army. Artosis sitting here going, do-do-do-do-do. Oh, you better get a bit wiggly and jiggly with that one, hey Artosis. Great placement there on the Dan pylon. The probes being pulled into the line and getting absolutely fucking minced right now. Feud with the Marines doing huge damage. Fade's Immortals microing like fucking beasts, though. I think they might actually be able to do it. The Immortals are gonna hold on back at home. Feud has lost a ton of depots, loses a ton of SCVs as well, and both sides take monstrous damage. 19 probes killed, 13 SCVs killed in this game. And you know what? Feud lost so many units that Feud's not actually supply blocked right now, even though he just lost about 6 depots to that Immortal. Speaking of Immortal drops, how about another one? Here we go. The Warp Prism escaped the Vikings earlier, loads up another 2 Immortals and goes across the map. We've got double Robo Immortal production still coming out. More attack upgrades, going to take that up to 60 damage versus Armored when +2 finishes. How many shots does that take to kill a depot, guys? 400 hit points. What's 400 divided by 60? Fuck me, 7 shots. Yeah, it's 7 shots to kill a depot. Not too bad. Not too bad at all once +2 kicks in. These Immortals going to drop in the mineral line. There's like, there's no depot here, but that's okay. We'll just massacre your workers instead. Oh, goes for the recall, and they both die anyway. Good shutdown there by Feud, who's probably a little bit pissed right now. Has a Raven. That's going to stop any perverts. I love the fact that there's 6 Vikings out right now and +2 ship weapons. So I feel like Feud basically just plays against Colossi every game and is just assuming that's happening. Meanwhile, it's Immortal Storm. So guys, let me paint a picture of what it's like when you build Vikings against Immortal Storm. Okay, so let's imagine you're trapped in modern warfare. There's people with fucking body armor everywhere. Hold that thought. These Vikings just massacred an entire mineral. I was going to say Vikings were bad versus this. They immediately go in and ruin the mineral line. You know what? Okay, they're meant to be like throwing spoons at people with fucking assault rifles, body armor, and fucking night vision, and fucking, you know, infrared and all sorts of shit. But apparently, if you leave your worker line exposed, Viking's still a pretty good unit. You know, +2 attack. I don't know if that even does anything for them against workers, but since they 2-shot them anyway, but why not? Why not? It's going to be a heavy Viking force anyway, so not too bad. Feud's like, get supply blocked in a normal game. Can you just fucking not, mate? Can you fucking... He hits a supply block right now. Does have 3 depots building, so not too bad. And we see Fade coming forward. Immortals and Archons trying to engage. Chargelot's there as well. The Vikings realizing they don't really have a lot of function in this battle. Oh, fuck me. Get out of there. Run. Run, Feud. Run. Get the fuck out of there. No. No. The Vikings try to land. Realize landing on Immortals not the most effective thing they can do. And Fade's gonna push in. The Raven adds in some anti-armor missiles, but I think there's just a bit too much Protoss here. The single Marauder microing his little heart out. The High Templar have done a great job of massacring. I love the Immortal drop play. The focus on trying to knock those depots down from Fade. Incredible fucking play here in this game. And what a great way to close out game number 3 and the final game of today's ICYFAR. Thank you everyone who submitted replays for iCast, your freaking awesome replays. The challenge next week, just to rehash guys, is drop it like it's hot. Any drop play goes. Send in your most exciting, action-packed, crazy games. Come up with your most creative and ridiculous type of drops. Obviously, the more entertaining, whether that means action-packed games or just a fucking very creative type of drop. Either way, those are the ones which have the best chance of getting in. Doesn't matter if you're in bronze, doesn't matter if you're in GM. It's fucking amazing, guys. Get in there. Get in there and make sure you send in those replays for next week. Much love for watching, guys. I'll catch you next week with the Drop It Like It's Hot cast. Alright, guys, we're hanging out here.